To Afghanistan first, and the remarkable tale of the Rafhat family in Kabul. Mr. and Mrs. Rafhat have 4 daughters and have always wanted a son. So they decide to dress their youngest girl as a boy. This documentary spends a week with the family as Mehroon is sent to a boys' school, allowed out on the streets to play with other boys and go to the mosque.
In Afghan society, when you have a good position, when you have a good standard of living, people look at you differently, and your life is only complete if you have a son amongst your children.
Mehran fell into her new role with amazing ease. The youngest child of 4, but now the son, with all the privileges.
چی بازی می‌خوای کنی؟
چی میگن شطرنج. این خوب‌تره. یکی ما بازی می‌کنم یکی کامپیوتر. جور تو زد منه.
I'm delighted to say that Tahir Qadiry is here. Tahir, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
What an extraordinary story.
It is, indeed, yeah.
I mean, you spent 1 week. How long will Mehran be a boy, and when will Mehran be allowed to live as a girl again?
Well, it's really difficult to tell how long Mehran will live, you know, in boys' clothes. But, you know, as I talk to the mom says that they will change her really soon, like in 2-3 years' time. But it really depends on the demands of the father. If he really says that, okay, I don't want to have a son now, because the father is so much desperate for having a son.
And how do Mehran's sisters react? I mean, I saw some jealousy in the film.
Well, yes. I mean, when I was speaking, it was really, they were feeling really uncomfortable. As you can see, Mehran has the iPhone, he has the laptop, he has the game and everything. And while the sisters are kept like, okay, you're girls, just stay away.
Draw pretty pictures.
Exactly. But, I mean, Mom was saying that she's being really fair with all the children, girls and Mehran. But you can clearly see that Mehran is more, you know, I mean, he gets everything, like he is the daddy's boy. So, I mean, I felt a bit of really, you know, jealousy in sisters.
Yes, and it's a very patriarchal society, and this one family tells us that women and girls are subservient to men.
Well, yes, in Afghanistan, I mean, if you look in the history, actually, it has been for, I mean, years and years. So, women are normally counted mostly in the villages or, you know, in suburbs as the second citizens. So, therefore, like, men are being given, you know, a priority or superiority to girls in Afghanistan.
Because you say in your film you want us as viewers to judge it for ourselves. Well, many of us as viewers will say, why not give women and girls liberation rather than dress them as boys?
Well, that's the question. I mean, at the end, because there were lots of questions to raise, so therefore I thought that it's based for the audience to decide. Like, as, you know, Mehran's mom says, that why giving a fake identity to a girl should give liberation. So that's, you know, the wider picture in Afghanistan in particular.
And what's the word for it again?
It is called bachaposh, which literally it means, you know, dressing girls as boys.
Yeah, and do you think that this family is living happily as a result of doing this?
Yes. At the end, I say that, you know, this family, maybe at the end they know the cost of it, but at the moment, what they're doing is all, you know, to keep the family together.
So there is a happy family at the heart of this story.
Exactly. At the end, it has got a good ending. However, we never know, you know, what cost they may pay at the end for Mehran. Because when she grows up, ultimately, of course, you know, she changes, and then, you know, she has lost all her attitude, you know, girlish attitudes, while Mom is saying that, no, giving her some sense of saying that, oh, you're a girl. But still, I mean, you never know, you know, what they really have to pay at the end.
And if you're in Afghanistan, you can see The Trouble with Girls at 2 p.m. on Saturday afternoon and at other times across the weekend and where you live. Time now